Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLG meetup. We are here in Miami and we have the pleasure of having the one that will be showing us all the amazing things that we can do here in Miami. Her name is Banna and she's the co-owner of the Miami Guide, a company that specializes on putting the most incredible activities and things to do in the Magic City. She also is a real estate agent for Sotheby's, so she's gonna talk about the amazing things that you can do in this city, along with the booming real estate market that we are experiencing, and also how combining both companies, it has helped her personally to grow in her career. So thank you all for tuning in, and let's get her in. Bana, what's happening?
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good, good. Thank you so much for having me on here. Super excited.
Super excited to have you in Super Luxury Group. So thank you for joining us today. It's a real pleasure because we are both here in Miami and we're here to talk about the Magic City. I mean, you are one of the co-owners of the Miami Guide, which is a very well followed account on all social media platforms where you guys showcase the most incredible things that you can do in Miami, which I believe that it inspires so many to get out of their home and start doing things. So tell us a little bit about the Miami Guide and also how you are personally doing real estate. So it's a great combination. Tell us a little bit about.
Yeah, it really is like a match made in heaven. I have a partner with the Miami Guide. His name is Mike. He lives overseas. I'm here in Miami, based in Miami. So the Miami Guide has been around for a couple years now, more than 5 years. And we recently combined forces, him and I, about 2 years ago. And me being a Miami native and him having this amazing platform, it really was just like fireworks. Like we united, we brought some of the Miami flavor, we brought his tech, technical minds, and it was amazing what we're doing. We've created this amazing brand, a marketing agency, refusing our love for the city with real estate. And there's no better time than now to really showcase the city. What we're seeing, we've never seen before. So it's really nice to see the fruit of our labor as well. 2, 3, 4, 5 years working on this to kind of get us to this moment. So it's all really wonderful.
It's amazing to see. I mean, I've been following you guys for a while. I mean, I love to see all the content that you post daily because honestly, living in Miami, I find, a very, I guess, successful, rewarding, and also the lesson to be in such cities. So every time that I see something beautiful about Miami, I get happy, and not only is beautiful content, but also is some great ideas, some cool spots to visit, some new restaurants that are opening up. So it's a great guide on
Yeah.
what to do in the city. So I wanted to ask you, how has it been for you? Because the Miami Guide obviously does lots of collaborations, has become this agency that works with other businesses and individuals. So tell us a little bit about how has been your role being in the Miami Guide.
Yeah, great questions. So first and foremost, my love for supporting small business is really what fuels our passion. I've always been a local business supporter, and so with the Miami Guide being such a hyper local, marketing company, really, it was perfect for us to showcase local businesses. So with that, now we support lounges, hotels, restaurant groups, new hotels, tours, clubs. Now we're able to showcase every single part of Miami, the new spots, the older spots, older hotels, new hotels. We were at the Biltmore recently, a hotel from 1926, and then we were also at Carbone recently. So it's nice to showcase every little thing in the neighborhood. Me being a Miami native, a Miami socialite, it's really easy to showcase everything that goes on in the city. So I'm hands on. Tomorrow we'll be at the Miami Heat, at the New American Airlines Arena. Next week last week we were showcasing the new Adrian Arch Center, the live show that they're having called Living Impressions, I believe. So it's really nice to be able to showcase from art to music to concerts to hotels. So that's probably my part of the business, is being hands on site So it's really nice.
That's incredible. And
Yeah.
I honestly, being in Miami, I still need to sometimes ask certain people about, where to go or the places. I mean, now I'm trying to become the person that gives that advice, but I definitely will lean towards asking you and the Miami guide because, you know, for those that come from overseas, coming into Miami, it's always like, okay, what do I do? How do I make the
Yeah.
best out of it, right? How do I not miss the new spots? And being related or talking directly to such people like yourself in the Miami Guide gives obviously perfect insight. Now, obviously, I'm going to ask this question because, I mean, what's the perfect weekend for you?
Perfect weekend. Definitely a cabana on Sunday on the beach.
Hmm.
That's go to. I like to go to the One Hotel or the W, get a nice cabana on the sands. That's on Sunday. Friday night, I would probably go out, have a nice dinner. Carbone is delicious. I mean, it really is worth the hype.
Hmm.
It is true. Maybe I was at Cote recently in Design
Okay.
District.
Hmm.
Delicious. I like to go out on Friday nights. That's like Friday night what I like to do. Last Saturday I went on the yacht. So, you go out boating, fishing. That's probably my ideal. Maybe something like a pizza or something in the evening. And then Sunday, if I don't have to work, I think definitely a cabana by the sands. I
Hmm.
think that's nice to do, like a nice 3-day dinner. Maybe during the day you can go to Wynwood, see some Wynwood spots during the day, and then at night do dinners and beach on Sunday.
Amazing. So, what is your takeaway with all this cryptocurrency conference happening right now here in Miami?
I love it. I love it. I love to see Miami so vibrant, so focused. Right now, there's an obsession going on in Miami. Everyone wants a piece of Miami, whether it's a studio on the beach or whether it's a commercial hotel, property, whether it's anything. So all this crypto coming into Miami, why not? It's boosting the economy even more. They have so much money. Miami's a perfect place to spend it. I went out last night and I couldn't believe like all the faces, all the different faces. You can totally see the West Coast in Miami, and it's really
Yeah.
nice. I love it. I love seeing people enjoying our city. Why not? They're supporting the local businesses. They're going to the restaurants after such a tough year last year. So many restaurants closed down and suffering, and to see all this newness in the city, it's a blessing. It's a total blessing. Miami is quickly becoming like a top luxury city. I said this years ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I said Miami is going to be talked about. It's going to be in the same conversation as London, Monaco, New York, LA, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it. Miami's no longer like a play city where let me just come and party. Now it's actually let me party and let me live here and let me work here and let me travel from here because Miami's the gateway to South America and all the other countries.
Hmm.
Really nice seeing all this new money coming into the city.
I love listening to you speaking because, being here in Miami and making my own choice of wanting to be here, establish myself in the business, I feel proud of being in Miami. And when I hear somebody saying these things, it kind of brings the fire, that we, as those that live here in Miami, feel inside. And there's so many others that are looking to move in here because Miami is the perfect combination for what a lot of people are looking or seeking when it comes to the lifestyle, right? You said it right there. It's a combination of everything. You can get, yeah, your parties, you can get your nice getaways, you can get your sports, you can get your business, you can get your network, you can get anything that you're looking for. It's here in Miami. And
Yeah.
one of the reasons, I'm from Madrid, Spain, so the proximity. I have my family in Dominican Republic. I have also in Spain. So it's like Caribbean, Europe, easy. So with Miami becoming this epicenter for so many reasons, and especially now through the pandemic, we've seen so many people focus on the lifestyle, right? The quality lifestyle. We've seen also a huge booming in real estate. You, besides being the co-owner of the Miami Guide, you do real estate with Sotheby's. So
Yes.
how have you seen the transition from what Miami was a couple of years ago versus now in real estate?
Yeah, crazy. It's insane. Like I said before, I think everyone wants a piece of Miami. So what I'm noticing is that I had listings sitting on the market 2 years, studios, and I'm like, when are they gonna sell? Like, what are we gonna do? All of a sudden, in a matter of from in about 60 days, I went from 25 listings to 8 in 60 days. It was so crazy to see those studios that were just sitting and sitting, and when are they gonna sell? All of a sudden, cash offers, showing requests. So it's crazy to see what's happening in the city. We're noticing a never before seen market.
Yeah.
We're seeing like an old New York. We're seeing there's a reason why they're calling it Manhattan of the South, because we're seeing all these new construction buildings, everything going vertical, without the cold, without the snow. Let's not even talk about the tax breaks. I mean, it's a no-brainer to live in Miami. Either you live here or you own here a property here and you come visit. It's either or. That's what I'm noticing. I think that before people were just visiting, and now that people are relocating due to remote work, due to plenty of reasons. So it's nice to see that, hedge funds are opening up offices down here. No, it's no longer just, let me do a retreat in Miami. No, it's actually, let me relocate the entire company and its employees. So we're seeing, yeah, I just saw Fort Lauderdale, yacht capital of the world, we
Yeah.
should talk about Florida, right? Not just Miami. So it's
No,
crazy to see
true.
all these things. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, Banna, because obviously you've become, I guess, a guide for so many people, right? When they're looking to what to do in Miami. And I think this is also a great way of adding value to certain people that eventually you're going to build that trust to do other transactions, whether it's in real estate or something else. So how, because talking about business, right? I want to understand, because a lot of people, when they get into such competitive industries like real estate, they try to go just straightforward and, hey, I do real estate. Nobody cares. You need to add value first. And if you listen to some of the most successful real estate brokers, they all had a trajectory. And some common histories is like, oh, I was a concierge at this hotel where I met a lot of people, I added value. In your case with the Miami guide, has that helped you to do that first step?
Yeah. Well, real estate came first, so
Mm-hmm.
I've been in real estate going on 9 years now. So I think my background in real estate with the Miami guy just kind of, really it kind of boosted me forward, because now I added to my resume. Now it's not just 14,000 followers on Instagram, my personal site. It's more 200,000 followers on the Miami guide. And it's, 10, 20,000 impressions a month on our website, so it's nice to be able to add that to my value proposition,
Mm-hmm.
potential sellers, to buyers. No one knows, I hate to sound like this, but no one knows the city better than us.
Exactly.
I really so beyond just our knowledge, it's the connections, it's our experience, it's all the years, it's me living here and growing up here. So all these things have really helped, combining the two.
Hmm. Amazing. So obviously, I will ask you this question as well. You being knowledgeable about all the things and areas in Miami as well as with real estate, what's your preferred location?
Yeah. Honestly, I really, really love Coconut Grove.
Hmm.
That's just my number one city. I mean, number one neighborhood. I live on the ocean myself. Like I live on the beach, on the
Hmm.
sands. I said to myself, if I live anywhere in Miami, it's gonna have to be by the water. I think that's just what I need. My soul needs it. I'm very happy here. I've noticed a difference in like mentality and living, just being on the ocean. And if I was gonna live on the beach, it's either South of Fifth or the ocean. I'm like, you know what? Let me just move to the ocean. So. But my number one favorite would have to be Coconut Grove, especially what's happening there. I can't believe how different it used to be. I used to live there years ago,
Yeah.
and I can't believe how different it is between Regatta Park, completely being rebranded, Coco Walk bought, renovated, Park Grove, Grove at
Oh
Grand
my
Bay.
God, everything. Hmm.
Beautiful. I love it.
It's
Really love it.
amazing. I
Yeah.
love how Miami is expanding, right? And in so many vertical ways. And you said it right there. It's all depending on what you're looking for. I have lots of friends and family, and also people that I know that are transitioning from being in the beach to move now to Coral Gables just because it's a more family-oriented neighborhood. So it all depends on what you're looking. But very good points on what you're saying. Now, I always ask this question as well in our SLG meetups, and I'm very curious to know what will be your answer about what is luxury to you?
Oh, nice. I think luxury is ease. I think it's ease of life, ease, privacy, exclusivity. That to me is the meaning of luxury. Maybe having private beach access, not something that everyone can access. I think that is the meaning of luxury. It's an elevated living, an elevated lifestyle that not everyone can afford, and most times it requires a lot of hard work, requires a lot of sacrifice. So I think that luxury is a reward.
Hmm. Amazing. Now, let me ask, because you obviously are doing a phenomenal job when it comes to the Miami Guide, also with real estate. And in these difficult times, it's very nice to be surrounded yourself by positive people, those that add value. So, is there any specific routines or anything you do to maintain that energy, that positivity?
Absolutely. It's not easy. The energy in Miami is so crazy right now. You really have to learn how to recalibrate and reset. And I travel, so I like to like leave like once a month if I can to either New York, a new city.
Hmm.
Mexico is an hour away, Jamaica 3 hours. So I like to leave. And then living on the ocean, I go right downstairs and I walk to the beach. Sometimes if my work day early, I go down to the water and I just kind of meditate. Every morning I try to do some yoga, some meditation. My personal trainer is at 8 a.m. That really kind of helps me start the day nice. So I
There you
think
go. That's good.
self-care, yeah, self-care is definitely important these days.
That's very important. Now, I really enjoy the conversation because you obviously started by talking about the passion, That's what fuels your soul. And I think that when you are a Miami native and you want to showcase the beauty that Miami has to offer, I think that it comes so genuine and it adds so much value to those around you that I think that it was a perfect combination, to have your business along with now the Miami Guide, which I think is a perfect match. So, what will be a takeaway or any advice that you will give to those that have a business and they have a passion that can collide? Like, what will be the first step?
I think the first step would be combining forces with someone that thinks like you, and
Hmm.
has their part. I think the key is strategic partnerships. I think that
Strategic partnerships. I love it.
partnerships, I think
Hmm.
that will really help you. If it wasn't for my partner Mike, we wouldn't even be here. It came from it actually came from a podcast. He interviewed me on the podcast, and then I was the 100th episode. And then I told him that I was doing these courses and these workshops, and maybe we should do something. So I'll never forget. We had a meeting in Faina like 2 years ago now, and look where we are now. Now we have a marketing agency, Ocean Sky Media. We have the Miami Guide. We have partnerships with the Dolphins, Miami-Dade Sea Turtles, hospitality groups. So I think strategic partnerships and attracting like-minded individuals is step one. And really knowing who you are as well, right? What do you like? And who are you? Who
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
So that kind of really help things too.
I love that. No, it's been amazing hearing all of that today. So I do appreciate your time, Bana. I look forward to seeing you soon, and let's keep bringing the beauty that Miami has to offer through this amazing platform that you guys have put together. So for those that are tuning in and after we'll watch this episode, I want to make sure that everybody follows Bana personally in her Instagram, also the Miami Guide, because what they're doing is incredible. And thank you again.
Thank you. One last takeaway is people keep telling me, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Miami. I'm gonna wait for real estate. What are you waiting for? There's nothing to wait for. This is just gonna keep going skyrocketing. So I definitely, my last thing to say is to no longer wait. Just really take advantage of
Take
Miami.
action.
Hop on this rocket. Yeah, awesome.
And let's all go up together.
Yeah,
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Bana. I wish you all the best. Keep doing this amazing job. Say hi to Mike as well. And I'm a big fan of yours. Look forward to keep seeing all the amazing things that the Miami Guide has to do.
absolutely. We love SLG. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll see each other soon. Bye bye. And thank you, everybody.